right. Hi, Corinna.
Hello, Alisa.
And can I ask, how did you hear about ours?
Totally. Okay, so postcard in the mail. I just was like, anyway, for a dinner, why not? How could I resist? So I went, and peripheral neuropathy was the seminar, and I was very interested in that. Since I had gone through cancer, I figured, well, it could be a benefit. So very happy I did, because here I am.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you. And where are you from originally?
Anchorage, Alaska is where I grew up. My father was in the military and was stationed there when I was 4. So that's where I totally grew up, was Alaska. But I've been here for 26 years.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you've got your local group
now.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
And what kind of problems were you dealing with before?
When I was 43 was when I started having chronic issues going on with my body. 4 years later, 47, I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. That changed my whole world around. My boys were 7 and 10. I was married. I just had to figure out what's going on. Why do I have cancer? And it turns out, well, my father, he died from cancer. So I knew it had, from that point on, I've had bloating that I could not explain. I thought, oh, I'm in menopause, maybe that's it, adding the weight. But now I know different. Just even in the short time I've been here, I'm learning, and I'm on the gut program. I'm just so excited. I have had big results.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah.
How often were you having these problems before you came to us?
I would say, well, it's pretty much daily. My body, I was fatigued. There were so many issues. I had some numbness in my finger, perhaps maybe from some of the chemo way back when, I don't know. But whatever the case, I had some nerve damage. And so the bloating, just being very tired, very weak, just sluggish. And so I knew I needed to do something in my life. I didn't want to have another serious illness. Right,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And how are these problems affecting your life with your friends and your family?
How were they? Well, definitely. I mean, when my sons were younger, I was going to and from their schools, dropping them off, and I was so tired, so fatigued. I mean, I was like ready to take a nap in the car, and just not being able to do some things. I like to sew, and with this numbness, I was having issues, even just doing basic stuff, even cutting vegetables. So things have changed.
And as a result of your care that you've been receiving here, what kind of changes have you noticed in yourself?
Oh my gosh, so many. I've only been in the program for like not even a month, and I've lost weight, which is like a benefit. Plus, I don't look like I'm having twins anymore. I was so bloated, and so just so many things. I just feel a lot. Well, you can tell I'm energetic. I'm not ready to take a nap anytime soon. And I had a girlfriend the other day, and she commented and said, "Corrina, your face, you look so much thinner." And I was like, yeah. And I tried on some jeans the other day, and oh my gosh, 2 belt sizes smaller.
That's awesome.
Because that bloating is going away, and I'm getting a waist back.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
What have other people noticed about you?
Oh, I guess that ties into what I just said.
Yes.
Totally. And my husband.
Yeah, how about your family?
My husband is very happy that this is going on, because it's made me happy. It just has changed. I guess I've always had kind of a fun personality, but it's made me just truly just feel pretty again, and just attractive, as far as just not just dragging along and feeling just like I want to put on
going through the motions.
Yeah. So
you're excited now.
I am. I think that everybody can see that. I know Dr. Garner can, because I give him a big hug just about every day when I see him.
He loves it. I bet you he loves it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, great. What else in your life has changed besides your body?
Besides my body.
So anything mentally or anything, like you were saying, energy and emotions wise?
Well, that would be a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
Because of this program kind of taking me back to the basics on
Mm-hmm.
food,
Mm-hmm.
I'm tasting things differently now.
Oh.
Like when I make a salad and I've got all these different ingredients, I'm tasting the flavor of the cauliflower. I'm tasting, it's not like I'm super excited about a lot of salads, but I've made them really fun. And like I went to McAllister's with my son who's at CCU at the college, and it was great. I had 2 half salads, and they were both different, and one had blueberries and strawberries in it, and raspberry vinaigrette. The other had a balsamic and just other stuff in it, and chicken, and it was just exciting because I was really happy to eat those salads because it just looked so appetizing. So my appetite has definitely changed in that I was full after one, by the way, 1 half salad, so I took the other one home, but I think just by eating better, it's really helping me to be better in health and just see things differently, I suppose. Not just scarfing down food, but taking my time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And is there anything else you would like to say to anybody watching who might also be in pain and are not coming in to find that relief themselves or holding themselves back for any reasons?
Oh, I forgot something.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, you mentioned about the pain.
Yes.
So for quite a few years in my lower left side, in my lower back, I was feeling pain, and I thought it was like a knot, a muscle, so I was just trying to put like a massager on it. Well, when your guys' deal is so awesome for that little bit of money from that seminar and everything, I got that x-ray, and it showed that in my lower back I have 2 or 3 discs that are like this instead of being on top of each other, just perfect that way, and it's like pushing out and affecting that muscle, and there's pain there. So Dr. Garner's totally been working on it, and with that 360 adjuster, Pro adjuster, and it is incredible. I feel so good after that.
Oh, good, I'm glad.
But that is, sometimes I come in here and I have no symptoms, so I press that on the machine, how I'm feeling, because it's not hurting.
Good.
And my finger is getting better.
Yeah.
It's like I almost have full feeling in there, and I think I know it is because Dr. Garner said, the nerves, so with all this going on in my spine, the nerves are being lifted off of, so that I don't, I'm not having some of those things.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what was going on with me, so now it's nice to have answers and to be in this program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for speaking with us, Corinna, and sharing your story with everyone.
Yeah. Awesome. You got to come. Everybody here is amazing.